Welcome back to Twitter Titty Twisters. It's me, yours truly, the mammarian maestro, Dalton Pruitt. And today I'm taking a gander at one titty belonging to one Riley, a performer on the website flirtyndirty.com. Everybody be sure to head to that site. It's flirtyndirty.com. Got to be 18 and over to enter the site, but you subscribe and you gain access to tons of safe, legal adult content. And one of the performers featured on the site is our subject today, Riley. And I'm looking at a beautiful bare breast. Just one nude knocker that Riley has been generous enough to drop out for me. And sometimes I can appreciate just one. You know, it's something, it's called restraint. You know, sometimes you go to the store and you got all your groceries and you're waiting in line to check out. What do you see there? You make a little impulse purchase, buy a pack of Reese's peanut butter cups. And how many Reese's come in a pack? You get 2 in a regular pack of Reese's. And yeah, it's easy enough to gobble down 2 cups at once. But if you want to elongate the pleasure derived from Reese's, if you want to really savor the Reese's peanut butter cup experience, you can maybe just eat one for the moment, save the other peanut butter cup for later. It's delayed gratification. It's a virtue that's lost on us nowadays, because whether it's confections or titties, you know, we want excess. Everything, every titty, everything all the time. Just show me more, and make me feel good all the time. But there is a virtue to restraint, to limiting oneself, to sometimes just one titty. And that's what I'm practicing today. Is I'm looking at just one boob, and I tell you what, I like what I see. It's a good size. I'm guessing maybe a C cup, not too small but not too big. This is what we're in the Goldilocks zone with this titty. You know, this gazonga is just right, and I drink this pectoral porridge any day. The complexion is lovely complexion. I love them pale. I love a palin, whether it's Sarah or this titty that I'm looking at. I love a palin, and one of the reasons why I can appreciate all complexions, but one of the reasons why I really enjoy a nice pale boobie like I'm looking at here is I can get a better view of veins. We all know I enjoy some nice veins. I enjoy that which makes the titties perceivably human. You know, real titty meat has real veins. There's blood pumping through these things. And I can see some veins scattering, starting off from the nipple, the epicenter of the titty. I always call it the nipple. That's the eye of the storm. And then moving, starting at the nipple and moving, scattering out and disseminating, spreading like ripples in a river. You know, you drop a stone in the river and it ripples, and you can see that, you know, that's life. You know, that's life is a calm river, and then you drop a stone in there and it ripples outward, and then it becomes calm again. And that's kind of, the titty reminds me of these ebbs and flows we have in life. When the veins start to disperse, that's sort of, you know, that's there's a lot of life in a titty, and we find that in the veins. Now, I can't, you know, I gotta mention this. This is a pierced nipple. Keep that titty away from an electrical socket. This is a pierced nipple, calcium with iron. And I know there's a lot of like trad guys nowadays who are anti-piercing, anti-tattoos, no body modification, stay in the kitchen, honey. Those kinds of guys, I ain't like that. I enjoy a nice piercing, especially on a nipple. Body modification has been around for a long time. I mean, you go back like 5,000 years, around the time the earth was created. There's records of people piercing and tattooing and doing all kinds of things to their body. And then, you got the Mayans and the Aztecs, the people from the Mel Gibson picture, Apocalypto. They're doing piercings. Piercings is more trad than some lady in the kitchen working with her Cuisinart. You know, a real woman is going to go to Claire's and get that titty pierced to show me that she's, you know, she now has a bejeweled titty. It's even more shiny and attractive, and that's what I enjoy about, you know, seeing this, is that not only does it make the titty more alluring, because now it's a jeweled tit, and I love, you know, we all love jewels, we love shiny things, but it also shows me she a freak, you know? She's willing to go into the Claire's and let some guy with black gloves on pierce that titty, all for the purposes of making the titty look, you know, really pop more. And I can, you know, I can appreciate that. I enjoy that. And it also works as a nice little, you know, sort of a fidget toy. If I'm lying in bed with a woman and she got a pierced titty, I got something I can, you know, really play with, you know, while we're laying together. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, hey, I know I'm looking at just one titty right now, but I can certainly imagine what the other one looks like. It's the power of imagination, theater of the mind. Sometimes you see just one titty and you got to put the pieces together in your head. And I'm, you know, I'm a visual thinker. I can see, much like I can rotate an apple in my mind, I can knock around some titties in my mind as well. So I get a good idea of what these titties look like just from seeing this one. And I got to say, 10 out of 10 wood motorboat. And please be sure to visit flirtyndirty.com. Got to be 18 and over to enter the site. Thank you.